大家好，歡迎收睇 Gameplay HK 廿一樽，繼續刺客教條維京紀元。上集我哋就已經同劍橋郡已經結成咗盟友嘅關係啦。不過佢哋郡長都仲係有危險嘅，希望佢捱得過敵人嘅襲擊啦。咁而家我哋翻咗嚟復命先。
Lincolnshire is a friend to us.
Wonderful news. And who is our ally there?
The boy Hunwald is the new alderman of Lincolnshire, and he has sworn allegiance to us.
The loud one, an alderman? Well, should he ever wish to call for aid, he need only shout.
跟住落嚟咧，我就想去西面嘅格洛斯特郡啦，因為其實我哋附近嗰啲都已經締結咗同盟條約㗎啦。
What transpires in Gloucestershire?
You may have noticed that Gunnar has disappeared from his forge. He has traveled to Gloucestershire in search of a wife.
A wife?
He is in love.
Huh?
When did this happen?
When doesn't this happen with our dear lovelorn blacksmith? But there is a bright side. He has asked you to join him.
Join his search for a wife?
And see that he does not make a fool of himself. I believe he thinks that your presence would bolster his image.
咁我哋過去啦。原來係我哋有個鐵匠要去揾老婆。
All right, I'll be Gunnar's keeper, if only to bring him back in one piece.
Very generous of you. Make for the town of Gloucester. You will find him there.
咁我哋嘅目的地就喺雅芳河同泰晤士。
Uber Ragnarsson has come. He claims to have some business with you.
烏巴嚟咗死啦！會唔會係想報佢細佬嘅仇啊
Uber Ragnarsson, you are a long way from Repton.
Do not make pleasant with me, Wolf-Kissed. I know what you did. Did you think you could keep it a secret forever?
I cannot say I know what you mean.
My brother, Ivar. You banished him to Helheim. Denied him a seat in Odin's hall.
You know what he did, Uber. The oaths he broke, the lies he spread.
He was my brother. And the king.
All this I know, but I do not regret what I did.
Speak no more, Eivor. Lies are all you know. I want this settled one-on-one, fist to fist. Come!
咁好咯，你要打，唔通唔俾你打咩？擋住！哎呀，喂，呢下唔擋㗎。
Let us see how well a weasel fights.
This is your mistake to make. I will not hold back.
I will show you all the mercy you showed Ivar.
哇！迴避到你大鑊啦！哇！你彈到咁遠嘅，喂！不過其實佢好易打咯，你睇佢咧扣我哋係扣好少嘅咋？點啊？喺你後面啊，傻仔！哎！
Pray to your god.
哇！咁樣砸落嚟，
You would
你打
have
死
done
角
the same
㗎？
in my place, Uber.
How dare you say such a thing?
其實我想打暈佢啊！等時機反擊。哎，啊唔係，我已經要反擊，唔係威啊！哇！好彩呢下被倒啫。你中意啦嘛？
You did your brother justice by coming here, but you're beaten. I suggest you leave.
喂，堂堂正正打一場決鬥，我贏咗就我哋話事嘅喎。
There is no shame in it. Go and mourn as you must.
Would you have denied me my reward, Eivor, had it come to it?
Never.
When we meet again, Eivor, may it be as friends.
It will.
咁好啦，你走啦。種咩因得咩果？但係明明佢阿哥過嚟找我哋負氣，即係就咁。咦？喂，咪住。
Basim, have you spoken with Sigurd lately?
We talk from time to time. Why?
Have you noticed any change in him? Any loss of happiness or feeling?
He appears to me more  introspective.
Thoughtful? That seems an understatement. He speaks as if he hears the voices of the gods whispering in his ear.
We live in a strange time, Eivor. Among stranger people. Sigurd may be among the blessed. But who can say for certain?
Indeed.
冇乜新嘅線索啫喎。嗱，好啦，咁我哋做翻頭先接嘅任務啦。嗱，泰晤士河喺呢度，雅芳河喺呢度，咁交匯處我諗應該係呢度附近啦，係嘛？仲有個酒館嘅 icon 喺度添。嗱，我諗我哋目的地應該就係喺呢一個城鎮度啦。
Drop the sails!
落船睇下先，照計應該係呢度嘅。
Survey the area, Sunan.
哇！但係冇指示喎。格洛斯特係呢度啦，喺城鎮嘅西面。咁即係話我哋應該要向呢個方向行。
There you are, Gunnar. And with a smile I haven't seen in some time.
Eivor, over here.
點解你女朋友靚唔靚啊
Eivor, thought I smelt you on the wind.
Gunnar, with the speed you left home, I thought you'd been carried off by Valkyries.
I have. This Valkyrie right here. Bridget. My own heart's root. Meet Eivor.
It takes a rare woman to nail down our Gunnar.
Lavendine da, with my Zigrilli.
Good to meet you as well.
嗱，就咁睇佢哋個樣都幾登對嘅，但係明明呢個女仔住到咁遠，佢哋係點樣識嘅咧
How did you find a woman in these backwoods?
She came through the settlement selling runes, outshone every stone in her satchel. She offered me a trade, a rune for a brooch I was making. I got a better deal. But she loves the ugly little thing.
Have you a family, Bridget?
Nath Mom and Dad carried Evan Gillard and Anun. Couldn't help druise me.
Bridget Man were the last high priestess and elderman. They since passed on. But the current elderman looks out for her.
I should like to meet this elderman of yours, if our kinfolk are to be joined.
A union forged in love. Come, we go find him. Oh, and don't blame me if he's heard a tale or two about you. What about it, Bridge?
Dim Jolch. You two bags of air sich o gwmpas Gillard. That's Eivor gal clis llawn.
其實佢講緊啲咩話你聽唔明嘅喂。
Right, no daylight to waste then, huh?
同埋佢女朋友都算出身高貴，我覺得。
So the elderman may have heard a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skald for years to come.
And the merchants here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger.
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain. Most are too busy with the festivities to pay us mind.
Samhain? Is that what these carved roots are for? This tradition?
Aye. Faces cut into lanterns to ward off evil spirits and guide children home.
They have a haunted look about them. Let's bring a few back.
咦，咁似墨西哥嗰個唔知咩節嘅，即係萬聖節啲 friend 咧掉好多骷髏喺個城鎮度咧，而家係勁似嘅喎。
There is the elderman. Kunan!
個頭飾好搞笑。
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Yeah. Then let's introduce you to Tevdur. Hands as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be elderman after Kunan. Tevdur, this is Eivor, my chieftain.
Ah, yes. The way Gunnar speaks, I expected,
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick and the blind. His compliments are as blunt as his hammer.
Ah, more pagans crowding our table. Just lovely. Well, what brings you here?
我覺得佢嗌我哋異教徒咧係 好冇禮貌，失禮咯。嗱，但啱啱見面，我又冇理由問佢有冇咩毛病㗎。跟第一個啦。
I'm here to hasten my friend's marriage and drink my weight in ale. If friendship comes afterwards, then all the better.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated godright kings for puppet rulers?
佢不停咁樣去挑撥我哋嘅喎。嗱，我哋帶來安定又唔算係嘅，因為始終我哋都發起唔少戰爭㗎嘛。咁不如唔好出聲啦。
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You like cider, eh? Tevder? Cider?
You must be Eivor. Tevder, I see you've welcomed our honored guest. Come just in time for my last Samhain.
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set upon God's own Gloucester.
Tevder, as your harvest king, I demand that you remove the turnip from your arse and be merry.
下一任嘅郡主真係唔掂。
So you've come to meet the family before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a smithy's bride.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan, but your lush landscape will be hard to match.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is a good man, and he speaks tirelessly of you.
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Ah, yes, the shrine. And with so many thieves and fangs on the path, a fellow may fall in God's service.
咁不如我送佢一程啦。
Kunon, I do not need a heathen escort.
Youth cut down in its prime, without even the memory of warm thighs and cider to sustain him in the afterlife.
Then by my honor, I shall not rest until I return him to you safely. Aye, Tevder?
I see I am outmatched. Though a Dane joining in praise to Saint Kenhelm, God will weep.
My lady love calls, Eivor. Oh, if you'd like to join us later, we're going hoodening this eve.
Go, may you have a fire-forged friendship. Watch for fairies, fenfolk, and fiends. I have a hand fastening to oversee, an apprenticeship to officiate, and a pig to slaughter.
咁你都幾忙噶喎。
Well, shall we then? Samhain. Kunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I'm Elderman. Fires and magic, spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. The festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light does not dim as the nights chill, but the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around,
It lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
they will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenhelm your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Low in a mead of kine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, king-born. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You're a kinder man than the mask you wear. You won't be rid of me. I'll keep my word to Kunan for your safe return.
我想爆佢頭咯，其實你要即刻企起身。
I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing. Why get your knees dirty?
To humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
Please, Eivor, I must pray.
Should I watch or turn my back?
Oh, Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your greatest gift. Patience.
I'll not have to interrupt your prayer to protect you, Teftir.
And yet you insist on doing so. What is it you are looking at? A hare?
Teftir, get to safety.
哇，可以唔可以唔理
Find somewhere
佢
to hide.？
由佢俾啲野豬攻擊咧。
Fell the swine!
仲有一隻，喂，但係佢好似驚喎。 佢走喎，咁佢走由佢咯，攞翻啲箭先。哇！你想過嚟撞我
That was close.
如果我哋唔喺度，你死咗啦。其實我想殺佢好耐。
Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It is good I was here to protect you. Maybe Kunan has the eyes of prophecy.
Splood, cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should return to Gloucester, unless you like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Kunan...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those devil's tusks.
嗱，你講㗎，你返唔到去，唔關我事㗎。
Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one. Find me at the festivities.
但係佢又會咁樣同我哋講，究竟佢人係咪真係咁衰咧？喂，點啊？阻唔阻你啊
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So, what adventures did you find in my absence?
Escorted Tefter to the shrine of some Christian saint. Our path was not peaceful. Accosted by a singular of boar.
Odd, but path na usually saff. To the Brevo.
But you saved his hide. I bet it was quite the sight, two of you as a pair.
特福德嗰條友點做下屆郡長啊？
How did Teftir become Kunan's successor? He speaks with his god's fire, but I do not quite believe it.
I watched the Egloi's father's Harden call on Tefter. He believes Mavanaid's quite do.
Tragic that is. But I think the lad can still be molded, Eivor. You might be just the one to do that.
I need a drink.
Try the cider. It's from last year's apple harvest.
其實我覺得同佢唔係幾夾喎。
Skull.
Skull.
哇！呢度啲杯靚咁多嘅喂。
So you invited me to a hoodening. What mischief is this?
Niguisgalan Villa Sprudjan and Creatures of the Vale. The bag for treats.
其實聽唔明佢講乜。
Gloucester gives their glut to otherworldly visitors, and if you dress as one, you'll get that bounty yourself.
Freely given. I've only seen such a thing done at feasts.
Then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hills, braying for sweets and drink.
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit of the Mary Louved. Now, let's hooden. Become the Mary Louved, the spirit who sings for cake and ale. And you cannot have your cloak back until we leave.
I'll keep this covering. But even a knife to my throat could not make me sing on command.
Shame. I heard your voice clear as a bell. Larks fall from the sky in envy.
Gunner, if no one else is dressed this way, I'll fill your shop with sheep.
嗱好啦，我哋要逐家逐戶咁拍門俾人攞糖啊
That house for sure.
原來呢個係萬聖節嚟嘅。
Trick or treat!
What business have you? Oh, the Mary Louid. Right. We're doing cakes instead of beer this year. Samhain night and the moon is high. Mary Louid haunts my door.
我諗應該要接佢講嘅詩句嘅嗬。
The air is chilling and ghosts are spilling all across the misty moor.
Oh, ghosts and beasties. Here, spirit, take your reward.
發毛嘅娛樂藍芝
Are
士
you
嚟嘅
playing
正
the role
喎。
of trickster spirit?
Can trickster spirits see? The eye holes in this mask are terrible.
All it takes is a mask and some sweet cakes to turn you into a gentle scald.
好，到呢間，哎呀，佢頭先應該有嘢想講。
Are you ready to rhyme with me?
Down the road from my abode, there is an open vale.
哇，好難接喎，咁樣，我諗都係揀第一個啦。
Hope to gods this Mary Lewis doesn't fail.
Ah, have a cake for your troubles then.
又係發毛娛樂。
Lads getting into their cups, scaring the wee ones.
好啦，第三間屋。唔俾糖就搗蛋下。
Goody.
Oh, thank the gods. We've been waiting for children all night to empty our stores so we can go to the party. Have some extra.
好啊。
Look at these cakes. Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this. Gunnar? My cakes.
佢去咗邊咧？杜亞出嚟幫手。喺呢邊。
Then, through the mist of the night, they saw a woman at the crossroads, dressed all in white. And the children knew they should not have been out in the late and in the dark. So they bent low to the ground.
It's Laddie Wen.
That's right, my love. Laddie Wen, the White Lady. Her dark eye fell upon the children and...
佢哋係咪講緊鬼故啊？
Which is why none of you should run out alone to the woods tonight. You will stay in sight of the tree and the Wicker Man, yes?
Yes, Mother Modron.
Yes, Mother Modron.
Now, the first of you to bring me back a candied chestnut shall have a treat.
Show that Ilve for...
好啦，咁我哋唔好打攪佢哋啊。
What the goddess yarde bitsing? Each Turconion.
哇，咁多人喺呢度。
Cloth is.
Gunnar!
Take your boss gods and piss.
好似想打交
You
咁
are
喎。
either fearless or stupid, boy, to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can hood more. You seem to want your nose broken, so let me oblige.
Christ, him tall.
對付呢啲咁嘅人，我覺得應該要咧用我哋，我覺得應該要
It's you lot we should be
用頭先
burning
嗰個面具
alive.
打佢咯。你打唔中嘅，哎呀，哇！
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun.
兩個打過嚟，我行翻開先。最雙步技能可以破解啲紅色嘅符文攻擊。哦，你討厭係咁出呢啲招冇得避，撩結你。
Four spears.
我想用雲源攻擊，你唔好幫到忙得唔得啊？
Beautivalis McCallum.
哎呀！迴避，踢多兩腳。哎呀！你捱唔到幾耐㗎啦？
Enough! Keep your brawls to the other side of the river. There's children about.
係佢自己撩我哋先嘅。
I don't answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue. Let's see that leg then.
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters' worth of wounds.
Till Lucas. Modron's o gwmpas to patch this land.
其實佢係祭司啊，我哋唔需要再問啦，多謝佢啦。
Your aid is welcome.
Men drown themselves in ale on Samhain. But I fear for the fragile peace when Tevder becomes eldermen.
With Dean and Fall. Regardless of pwysau'r pŵar.
That man called you a witch.
I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire. But I offer my healing services on both sides of the river. Gweneth, my love, go back to the house and bring me the garlic salve.
And the worms? Are we cleaning or cutting, Mother?
Yes, grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child. I promise not to cut it off before your return.
Give me strength.
Mam modern is known am a humor tywyll gydran.
I'm glad you're all finding my mortal injury so funny. Go, Eivor. Make merry and try to loosen Tevder's shoulders.
Modron, you do not have to save his leg. I'll understand.
That limb will be fine, but no medicine in England will stop the dribble from his mouth. I do not work miracles.
咁好啦，我哋聽佢講，揾阿特福德，睇下佢俾啲野豬食咗未啦。
With bitter ale and sweet friends, that is a fine way to end the day. Tefter.
You're well met. Gwilym here has challenged my honor in a contest of drinks.
Join us. The lad will be easy pickings.
玩咪玩咯，驚你啊
Give me a cup.
Some ale, then.
One for me as well.
For a shaveling of the Christ Lord, you have a lot of scars, Gwilym.
Not every tonsured man is a wet-eared abbey, babe. I came to God after I had scarred my soul with sin.
To holy hearts and humid eyes. It is the best drunkenness returns a man to royal reason. Skull.
Good effort, Tevder. This merriment feeds my soul. Here, another drink on me for allies new and old.
Of all the elder men I've met, you are the most unburdened. What is your secret?
None. It is well known. The burdens I carry will soon leave this world with me. So drink to my life and death.
Death?
I am to be sacrificed in the Wicker Man as king of the harvest. Like Elderman Simkin before me and all before him.
Horrible barbaric practice. A burnt offering after poor crops. They hope well-fed gods will smile upon them.
咁即係話，如果佢哋農作物失收嘅時候，就會拱個郡長去死。你咁樣都肯做，真係高尚啊
A true father sacrifices himself for his people. Gives his all, his blood and flesh. A great honor, but a sad fate.
When you speak these words, it reminds me of the Christ.
Aye, lad. Now you can see how a man like myself sees the value in both.
A toast, then, to Elderman Coonan. Joyous and generous. Let each man show him loyalty until he suffers death.
My friends, you are kind to me. I'd like to toast my successor, Tevder. May he wear the horns head high.
Weak. What is this? Water. I feel like Thor chugging oceans. No effect to my head or step.
You heard the woman. Give her something stronger.
This'll work faster than any tonic.
Good. Give me visions of all creatures that roam these hills, and the sore head tomorrow to pay for it.
Wow, that tastes awful. It feels good, though. Eivor, speak true. My feelings be damned. I have been an arse, do not deny it. And I, for that, I am sorry.
A colossal horse is ours, yes.
Soft words from a heartless heathen.
Only fiercer than fire among ill friends. I can be very as nice as a spring gale.
And how nice is that?
嗱，對面呢個人其實我又唔係咁中意佢，所以我就唔係好想揀深深呢一個選項嘅。做 friend 就 OK 嘅。
Tevder, with Gunnar and Bridget's marriage, our clans will unite. But we could join by oath as well.
Oh, yes. My first ally as Elderman. I accept. We shall make an oath. How do we start?
Yeah, the greatest oath and the greatest union. To the oath.
The treaty. The greatest. Shh. People are sleeping. More ale to seal our friendship? This way. Look out for the black sow.
Sow, like pig.
Flaming pig.
chases you home at night. Silly words to scare silly children.
You see magic as the stuff of children's dreams.
Perhaps I judge too much. Truths I half believe. Foolishness sometimes takes my tongue. I have to piss.
A great blackness chases stars across the sky in great whirls of color and light. Whoosh.
Here we are. Right inside here.
搞咩啊佢兩個？哦，俾雞追添啦！咁係頭先唔佢踢到啲雞啦，唔成村人過嚟斬你算係咁啦。
Hell's breath. What happened last night?
飲到斷咗片咯，我覺得佢應該係。咦，做乜成手血嘅喂
The effects of that draft still cling. Tefter, are you here?
咦，咪住，呢度有封信。點解呢度有佢日誌嘅？唔通我哋同佢瞓覺？哦，佢原本想去神蹟方向邁進，想做神父啊！真係有人喺度死咗喎！邊個嚟㗎呢個
Tefter's bodyguard, killed by knife.
跟住呢度。
This pot has been broken, and it's covered in blood. A weapon, maybe.
咁呢度咧
Blood. Could be Tefter's, if he was the heavy thing being dragged.
喂，咁我哋咪水洗都唔清佢間屋出嚟喎！唔好住，拉開呢個先。其實我而家拉唔拉到喎？好似拉晒啦，唔係喎，仲爭啲喎。去呢邊咧？誒得啦，終於。
Muddy footprints. Someone was hiding back here.
What's happened here? Open this door! Come out of there!
唔好理佢住。咁呢度咧，唔通要打爛佢
Gwilym's pouch. I wonder if it still has his little something stronger. But why is it here? Better hold on to it. So, what does this lead to? The murderers hid here, lying in wait while we approached outside. They jumped from the shadows to kill the bodyguards and to disable Tefter. Then they dragged him away. That accounts for everything. Except Gwilym's pouch of herbs. I'm still unbalanced by Gwilym's special something. Maybe Mother Mordred will know the contents.
咁女仔屍喺邊呢？佢喺芬格洛斯特嘅河流附近擔當治療師，會唔會係呢度附近啊？之後我哋出去之後要向西行嘅。而家出去應該冇人知。
There she is! What is the meaning of this? Blood soaking our soil, and your weapon coated in the same!
Conan, please. More has happened here than you can see. Give me a right to parley my innocence.
I should have heeded Tevder's misgivings about heathen party guests, and now he has paid with his life. With Tevder gone, Gloucester will be without an elderman. Eye for an eye, your Raven clan will lose their chieftain. Get the murderer!
其實我哋係咪唔應該同佢打咧？唔好理佢，唔好理佢。我哋而家應該唔好同佢哋打先啱。嚟到呢度轉右。 咦，唔係喎，治療師應該喺而家呢個位置附近先啱喎。
There is Modron up ahead.
Hello again.
Mother, it's the friend of the mangled leg man.
Eivor, you remember? Indeed. It's a surprise to see you. Is everything quite all right?
我哋俾人控謀殺啦而家。
No, it's not. I awoke in Teftir's wrecked home. Blood, but no body. Cunan's men are after me for the lad's murder.
Uh-oh. Did you stab him? Mother, can I see?
Blood, but no body? We must see what has happened to him. Do you recognize the contents of this pouch? A very unusual blend. There is a druid who uses this mix to aid sleep. A monk called Gwillem poured some of it into my drink last night. The effects were intense.
Search the houses! Could have gotten far!
They're coming for you. If they know I've aided you, it'll be my head next. Can you? I've seen nothing and no one.
Mother, if the stranger wants more of the herbs, they can talk to the druid Halewyn.
Yes. Halewyn's cabin is on a lake near where the Cherwell and Great Ouse rivers meet. But he is a strange fish. Rarely does he speak to mortals, preferring the company of spirits. Now, I've business at Rollindrich. Find me there later.
喂，完全係解謎咁喎！喺海威爾河同埋大奧斯河交匯處附近嘅一個湖泊嗰度，即係呢度呢個位置 ，mark 咗先。
That must be the home of the druid.
冇估錯，真係喺我頭先揀嘅嗰座湖附近。
The fellow's land is peopled by men of straw.
Mortals be gone. I am summoning a spirit of the woods. I will speak to no one else.
Just as Modron said. Maybe I should disguise myself. He may not speak to Eivor, but perhaps he'll speak to the spirit of the Merry Luid.
但我又冇得扮佢。得喎得喎，原來攞翻頂帽 OK 啦。
Oh, spirit, you have finally come. Days ago, a passing cloud foretold your arrival with droplets of sun-scented rain. But what form of being are you beneath this guise of horse and bone? From the realm of the Fae? I know you cannot say. I press no more. Whatever you be, now you are here, the ritual may begin. Oh, but the men of straw must announce you with sparks. Ignite the sky to begin anew, here at the death of the season. Until then, I await you, giving thanks in the glen.
即係我要點着嗰啲稻草人啊！咁好易啫。
Halewyn said that the Wickermen must announce me with fire. Perhaps I should set them ablaze.
That's wrong.
第三隻，第四隻就冇啊。
Let there be cacophony. One more. One more.
仲爭一個喺呢度。
They roar. Do you hear them? A chorus of fire.
That should be the last one. Back to the druid.
Speak to me, O wind.
I have come to ask you a single question.
Something about your demeanor and your physical manifestation now gives me pause. Are you truly a spirit of light?
I'm a spirit as any other.
Then prove it. You must know the depths of the world's mysteries before I will help you. Tell me the proper use of charms.
Very well. Ask your riddles.
Which charm summons aid for maidens?
嚇！我等會再來。 咁我去邊度收集情報啊？
Give me a measure of time.
Are you a spirit of darkness? If it be not so, come back and try anew.
What are these things he's asking me? There must be trinkets around his house that will help.
喺佢間房可以揾到啊？出面都有。
Their mouths are open, like they've been screaming secrets.
骷髏之魂應該唔係啊。呢度咧
This dagger is placed upside down.
送走老朽，迎接新生應該唔係。呢個咧
A hangman's noose, a knife, and the vile smells of poison. 3 ways to kill someone.
貴族和平民將會死於3重死亡。飲用井水會咳出鮮血落毒。
This symbol is one I've seen carved into shields and headstones.
完美無缺嘅圓，讓我哋活喺保護之中。嗱，有機會係呢個可以特傑啦，但係呢個要點入去咧？呢邊。
2 ladles carved from a single branch. The grooves match.
日出就一齊補衣，夜幕降臨就共飲肉湯，應該唔係呢個啦。情書係咯，相似啊，應該係。喺個詞隔離仲有一個線索，女神像嚟嘅。
The statue of a woman, Sabrina, watches me from the water below.
塞文河嘅薩賓娜，咁我諗應該係呢個啦。
Which charm summons aid for maidens?
Maidens in peril are protected by Sabrina of the Severn.
Sabrina the water nymph, yes. Which is the charm that weds souls?
原來唔使我哋揀㗎，即係我哋調查晒 OK 㗎咯喎。
Yes, such that a wedded pair can sup broth together. Man and woman are made of earth, of water, and wind. Which charm clods the earth, dries the water, and stills the wind?
Threefold death stops life's wind, returns a body to earth, and renders water into poison.
Threefold death is the charm. You are a spirit of light. Mabon be praised. Would you like some bread and cream?
No, just the answer to a question. This herb pouch made its way to Gloucester in the hands of a strange man. Do you know it?
Aye. A mix to help him sleep. I filled this very pouch. And over a dandelion wine, he spoke fondly of his home, Cuthladrin.
Cuthladrin. Very well. I thank you, Halliwyn. But this spirit has others to visit this harvest moon.
Go with the wind and leaves, good friend of the hills.
咁大個人啦，都仲信我哋係咩精靈嘅
Cuthladrin. Strange name. Meanwhile, Modron awaits me at the stones nearby.
附近嘅岩石區係咪即係巨石陣啊？係咯，去參觀下呢個遺跡先。
How far has the search for me stretched?
Far enough to say it's best you stick to the countryside and wear that disguise. But Tefder's body has not been found as yet.
That night was full of drink and merriment. I do not remember much, but I had no quarrel with Tefder.
A sorry tale. Did you learn anything from Halliwyn?
He gave some herbs to a man from Cuthladrin. Name of Gwylim. He was drinking with Tefder and myself.
Cuthladrin is the Welsh name for the thieves' warren. It's atop a hill west of here. I can lead you.
I owe you a great deal for all your aid. You did not have to trust me.
Tefder's fate is to my interest as well. This is a troubling development that I hope to get to the bottom of.
咁行啦。
Let us make haste then. I must find Guilim and regain my honor.
以為呢度有啲嘢喎。
This forest in all Gloucestershire feels untamed. I feel as if I've ridden my horse through a door to another world.
唔好理佢住，等我解埋呢個謎先，因為解完之後咧，我哋會多一個技能㗎。終於得啦
Such odd energies, lying here unseen.
原來個位置就喺兩棵樹中間。喂，搞掂啦，我哋可以行啦。
Please, continue. This forest in all Gloucestershire feels untamed. I feel as if I've ridden my horse through a door to another world.
Aye, there is old magic here. Old magic that would be snuffed out by Tevder and his church.
Tevder did speak of reformation. Do you think that's why he was targeted?
There are many who would claw their way to the top. Tevder's disappearance could be the work of any.
But you are a witch, open to wisdom from the gods. Have you seen anything?
I see much smoke. Are there any rival Danes passing through who could have done it?
If it were rival Danes, we would have heard their horns by now. We are not a humble sword.
Blunt tongues and sharp axes.
咁咪係喎，如果我哋做嘅話，點會咁偷偷摸摸啫？打正旗號，吹響號角咁打噶嘛。
Cuthludren, the thieves' warren. This is where I leave you.
You'll find somewhere safe.
There's a shrine nearby. If you've need of me, then meet me there. Gods old and new go with you.
嗱，呢度就係賊仔窟。哇，其實佢哋企喺個山上面，有咁大嘅地方，我覺得佢哋都幾犀利。咁要救嘅人咧就喺呢邊啦。穩陣起見，我諗咧都係殺咁啲人先。
Learned this from one of the daughters of Naimu. They're blessed and holy healing.
係話俾人發現，俾人發現。
Thank you, Theron. You've been a great comfort.
That's Tefter's voice, so he lives.
喂，唔係喎，佢好似冇事咁喎。哇！你走去邊啊？喂！啊！你扮晒嘢係嘛？既然佢冇事，我哋唔使咁急啦。剷除咗呢度啲人，先至再過去揾佢。
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit is right.
Eivor, you're alive.
Have mercy! We're under orders! Alderman Coonan, he gave us coin to dispose of Tevder.
Then he should demand it back. Shit sell swords you are. Cannot kill a single man. You made a poor choice in scapegoat, Guilim.
And we thought that if we kept the lad alive, we could squeeze Coonan for more coin to keep it secret.
點解佢要咁做啊？對佢冇着數㗎喎。
Why would Coonan pay to have Tevdir killed? He is to be his successor.
We ain't ones for details. The less we know, the better, yeah?
You chose to extort the man, but you have no basis for the crime. You're imbeciles.
Look, we wasn't gonna kill the lad. We've come to like having him around. Tell her we've taken care of you.
Coonan did this? Why? I've done nothing to...
Oh, gods, is he dead? Wake up! Wake up! Tell the Dane I've hand-fed you like a baby sparrow.
Move forward.
Look, Eivor, we're mates, right? Had drinks together. Remember the chickens?
Speak again and I'll take your tongue.
Tafter will need to see a healer. This lord have been smearing dung on his face. But I've been held for ransom by worse men.
Thank you for your aid, then. And try not to get held for ransom a third time after you flee.
Thank you, stranger.
仲話對佢好好，你對佢做咗啲咩啊？
Thank you. It is much appreciated.
When I awoke in this demon lair, I feared the worst.
Save your strength, Tefter. It's a long ride.
Coonan, he ordered my death. I I don't understand. He's been like a father to me.
I will ask him myself.
I was mulish when he spoke of the pagans being just as we, living in kindness under the laws of many gods. One face, many faces. It matters not. We are all blessed to be alive in his glory.
This scrape has changed you, Teftir.
Changed me. Changed the dressings.
最奇怪係原本個郡長俾人感覺係好人嚟噶嘛，點解佢要咁樣做咧？就要插宗教王嚟我哋嗰度，揾理由去懟冧我哋喎。喂，醫生，呢個病人有冇得救啊？我想問，佢好似食得太多安眠藥啊。
He's hurt to the touch, and his mind fades in and out, but he lives.
Perhaps a sickness of the blood. Shame, shame. He was captured by the men there?
They claim to have been hired by Kunan.
Kunan did this?
I know not why, only that he gave them coin to dispose of Teftir. You can see how well they saw to that.
They were alike once, the boy and Kunan. God-fearing Christians arguing the nature of life with me. But he softened. Men do great evil to cling on to power and save their skin. Perhaps he means to put Tevder to flame in his place.
Does not the right demand the leader?
If he made the lad's body Elderman, then it would still be right to sacrifice.
Then he's not safe until I've dealt with Kunan. Can you tend to his wounds?
I'm a very good healer. But if the gods want him to join them, I cannot stop their will. Eivor, what will you do with Kunan?
我梗係成全佢啦。
I will reveal his sins. Let his people decide if he deserves an honorable death.
The man tarnished your name and you would let him live?
Shame for shame. Not even his guard will welcome him when I'm done.
You are resolute then. Then may you ride as Rhiannon.
Thank you, Modron. And please, take care of Teftir. I must get to Kunan before the festival's end.
等佢做翻自己應該做嘅嘢。嗱，我賦能一定就喺長屋裏面㗎啦。
Where are you, Kunan? He isn't here, but someone else may have seen him.
唔起到咁聰明，呢張嘢冇嘢睇嘅。
Bridget is here. I shall polish my ears in hopes that a word of clarity will slip through them.
但你好似聽唔明佢講乜喎
Eivor, finally tiri de chwaled.
Bridget, it is good to see you.
Eivor, what has become of Tevder? Did you faint your scarf?
Thank you.
佢問你揾唔揾到佢條屍啊，大佬啊
I have found Teftir alive and safe. I need to speak to Kun.
Bridget! I found an abandoned bird nest in the rafters. I'm going to take it home to Mother.
If you gather it, then the Babans will do it all and lay a gut.
It's you again, the Samhain Butcher.
小朋友，你細聲
Samhain
啲
Butcher. Never mind. Gwyneth, I'm looking for Kunan. Have you seen him?
He's busy with the festival and shooed me away to Bridget. Would you like to see some magic I've been practicing?
Can you show me to Kunan if I say yes?
Just one trick, and then I can show you around. Okay. So reach into this pouch.
跟住咧，我睇唔到個魔術喎，咁唔得喎。
And the number of stones you're holding is 3.
Wonderful magic, Gwen. But now I really need to find Kunan.
Come on, let's go find him. There are the church ladies. They don't like the festival, but Mama says they come anyway to cluck cluck like hens. Do you want to see another trick? I can pull an acorn from your ear.
I need to find Kunan. It is important.
You're lost, Butcher.
It's Eivor.
竟然有個綽號俾我哋，真係服俾咗佢。
Why is that woman wearing a striped mask?
That's a badger. All the festival ladies in charge wear one.
Have you seen Alderman Kunan?
Oh, that unholy visage startled me. It's past sundown, so Kunan has retired to the church for prayer.
I have business with him.
Even if you have business with him, it will have to wait until the morning. Locked himself in. Only Geva has the key.
Would Geva let me in?
She's been instructed not to. Not that I can see her following a task so simple. Girl'd forget her own head if it weren't attached.
Thank you for your help. I will speak with Coonan tomorrow. The key is held by someone named Geva. I must find her.
問題係吉娃呢個人喺邊呢
Do you see? Have you seen Coonan? I am...
Right! Actually, if you're headed that way, this crate needs to be delivered to him. Just tell Geva I sent you.
Of course. What does Geva look like?
Badger mask, same as me. Should come running when she sees you. Best of luck, and happy Samhain!
咁即係我哋抱住呢個箱就 OK 啦。
Delivery to the church. That's my way in.
喂，客人，你要嘅木箱啊，送到嚟啦。
Right, gotta keep my eye. Ah, the crate. Yes, yes, come this way. Good you came by. Sarah was supposed to drop it off ages ago.
耶，偷到！不過有個問題係咧，有人守住個門口，咁佢哋唔好彩啦。定啊，咁你都冇事。I wanna talk to you。驚埋呢件，執翻啲箭先，因為我冇箭㗎啦，身上面好似。
If you've any mercy to spare, grant it to this old sinner.
Coonan is inside. I must find a way to get in.
射一箭咪得咯。
There you are, Snake Tongue.
Eivor! Have you been enjoying the festivities?
We are done with this shadow play. Teftir is safe, and I know of your plan to sacrifice him in your stead.
You think I mean to escape the flames? I go to the Wicker Man gladly, but I will not leave Gloucester in the hands of the Christian zealot.
Then what? Leave your people without a leader, and an angry church ready with holy fire?
They won't be without a leader. Modron will sit upon the Horn's throne.
Are you telling me that Modron lied?
Ha! We've turned you in circles like a dog, haven't we? Modron was the architect of Tevder's murder, Eivor.
All to take control of Gloucestershire for herself. It would be a hard grasp to hold, surrounded by Christians on all sides.
There was no other way. She had a vision. Tevder framed by flames and burning. Everything we created together.
Everything? You and Modron. Then Gwynedd.
A man must get his house in order before his death. Feather his nest for his children.
但係呢單嘢都係你哋做出嚟嘅喎。嗱，我哋首先唔好要佢負上個責任先，我想問多少少嘢。
You and the witch, this was your plan. To make me dance your merry tune. So you could build a legacy for your daughter.
I always desired Modron. So when she asked me to take the part in a fertility ritual, of course I agreed. Our union conceived not only Gweneve, but a united Gloucestershire. One that Tevder would stamp out.
This is where you failed, Coonan. Teftir is a changed man. He straddles the same line as you.
Tevder? The boy has the head of a mule. You taught him reason?
Not just I. The kindness of bandits and strange Britons. He embraces Christ and Chernonos alike.
Shit. Prophecy is a strange web, is it not? Tevder's reformation just needed a kidnapping and a dedicated Dane. Eivor, Modron will have taken Tevder to her forest temple. If you make haste, you might be able to stay her blade. I have much to attend to here, otherwise I'd lead you myself. Go now. Unless you plan on killing me first.
我哋都係放腳一馬啦，而家救人緊要。
You are already a dead man. I will not make your people suffer for your actions.
Thank you, Eivor. Your mercy will be rewarded, I'm sure.
因為我哋係一個講道理嘅人，而唔係乜嘢都訴諸暴力㗎嘛，係咪？
The chanting. It's faint, but I recognize Modron's voice.
咦，揾到啦應該，但係有啲大隻佬守住個入口喎。咦，棘住。
The mother is communing with the gods on this most holiest of times, and we're stuck guarding the door.
I'd rather be out here, in case the ritual goes sour and we end up as a meal for the gods.
其實呢啲士兵嚟喎，打扮得咁鬼古怪嘅。好，射失一件。哇，唔係喎，其實都引咗好多人過嚟喎。炸佢哋啦！
Get a bow on the idiot!
So it's not right. Keep your eyes open.
仲未知我喺邊喎。好，鋸個大隻先。
Hey, what? You
哎呀
are mine.
頭先爭少少。哎呀，擋住。
Filthy heathen.
哇！放墮落去，擋！哇，唔得，好犯賤啊！呢隻嘢。
Born stupid was you?
搞掂。究竟個洞窟通去邊㗎？你應該祭壇嚟㗎啦。
Have I stepped into Alfheim? Or is this a new realm entirely? Have I stepped into Alfheim? Or is this a new...
Sweat and blood, death and birth. Turn this man from beast to earth. Modron, stay your blade or die at my hand. I should have known Kunon wouldn't have it in him to quarter you for the dogs.
It's a cold bitch who throws her lover to the wolves for her own crimes.
You understand so little. No matter. Let me enlighten you with the fury of the gods.
咁佢想點咧？哇，好敏捷喎佢。
Take this.
哎呀，中毒。再射。上去先。哎呀！俾我過到嚟，你就知味道。
Return to soil.
嚟呢邊，嚟呢邊。哎呀，想走。
Be still.
哎呀，踩佢唔到啊！迴避，哎呀，爭少少。過嚟，俾我劈下嘢。咦，劈佢唔到添。背脊對住我啱啦。喂，想走？俾我埋到身，我就唔會俾你走噶啦。認命啦你！
Do it then. Leave Gloucestershire in the hands of that Christian, and for what? Your name and some trade routes?
Do you doubt the power of your gods to sway the mind of a man? Tefter is no longer the zealot you believe him to be.
A man will lie to save his skin. When you are gone, he'll gut me and burn my people. The gods showed me this.
Conan spoke of your vision. The Nornir spin their fatal threats. But without your plan, his heart would remain unchanged.
Then I have no regrets. But I had a vision of you as well. One of a path that twists like the river Ouse.
A seer's spinnings twist limb and word alike. Prophecy is a river, and we are powerless to fight its clutches.
She was fighting to protect her people.
But she ground your name to dust, sullied the honor of herself and her people.
其實我覺得唔應該由我哋去殺嘅，佢哋嘅同胞就會審訊佢㗎啦。有可能獻祭嗰時，佢會同現任嘅郡長一齊做祭品去贖罪呢。
I spared Conan. Say your goodbyes and keep out of my sight, witch.
Mother?
好彩冇喐手啫，原來個靚妹嚟咗。
What is this? Is this... Are we in hell?
No, we are in England. How are you feeling?
I feel well. But it's a little fragrant in here, is it not?
You will live to be Elderman yet, Tefter, despite the many attempts on your life.
Attempts? Untimely death? God's blood!
You're safe, and the ceremony will proceed in Gloucester.
Your wounds should heal by the next moon, if you get some rest.
Then you have my thanks, Mother Modron. Lovely woman. Utterly terrifying, though. Let's return with haste. This cave is a place of nightmares.
佢有冇嘢要同自己個女講呢？其實又好似冇喎。咁我哋走啦。嗱，最後翻嚟揾阿古納咧，我諗我哋個任務就已經完成晒㗎啦。
Gunnar, it's good to see a face I trust. Even your frightful muck. I thought this could be our shared saga, but it's time to leave. We have spent naught but a drink together.
Worry not, Eivor. You and I have many tales to tell yet. And our names ring out clear and with honor.
Yeah, a tale. A tale of Gloucester. Beautiful land. Full of damned fools.
Ha! I will drink to that. You have my thanks.
Anything for you, old friend.
Then let us say our farewells to this wicker king. And then be on our way home.
Yes, Ranvi will be eager to meet Bridget.
仲要睇佢做啲咁嘅嘢，唔使啩
Bridget and Gunnar have already gone ahead. I should join them.
陰公，你睇住啲人會唔會燒死嘅喎？好慘嘅喎。個公仔係皇冠嘅添。個身體就係一個龍嚟嘅。
We first met at Simpkins' Wicker Man Ascension. I was besotted with you at a glance.
So long ago. Some poetic symmetry after 20 years' prosperity.
Gwen.
Please don't do it! We can burn something else! Someone else!
咁有咩分別啊？你燒第二個。
Peace, dear heart. I will join the dirt that grows the trees and the barley, my body feeding the gods, worms, and even you. So I will be here. And a long, long time from now, when you're old and wrinkled like an apple, you will see me again.
Father, I thought I could be ready.
其實都好噶啦，佢唔係投票揀個女仔走去燒，起碼呢個人都得到個權力。佢上任嘅時候，知道自己係會有機會面對咁嘅後果嘅，呢個係佢嘅選擇嚟。
It is time.
Then this is yours.
This is your path, Tifter. No thorns and briars could keep you from it.
And you, Eivor, friend of Gloucestershire, you have lived up to your reputation.
I know you owe me less than nothing, but please, take care of them.
I take no pleasure in the suffering of others. You would know this if you had given me a chance.
其實住喺河邊，佢哋又唔係缺水，基本上農作物失收，即係話養分唔夠，肥料唔夠。不過嗰陣時係未有肥料呢個概念啊。如果有嘅話，其實只要係堆肥啊、燒啲動物嘅骨啊，都已經 OK 㗎啦。
20 years I have been your elderman. Now these old bones are ready for my last duty. I have worked alongside you, clearing fields, brewing drink, births and deaths. All growing and learning.
The Wicker Man is ready, O King. Your altar awaits.
I am honored to be your harvest king. With this flame set, may our crops be plentiful and our winters brief.
Despite it all, he has the ending he prayed for.
Straight to the mouths of hungry gods.
你話需要幾大勇氣先上到去？即係如果呢一個儀式啦係旱災嘅話咧。
Eivor, the honor is yours.
榮耀，我覺得好殘酷咯。對唔住啊，佢哋逼我㗎。哦，仲有其他人幫手嘅。嗱，其實如果呢度啲人係經歷緊旱季嘅話，呢個儀式係有少少科學根據可以講到嘅。因為當大量嘅煙塵升上天嘅時候咧，就會黐住啲水蒸氣，變翻雨咁落翻嚟嘅。
Our Father, who art in heaven, our Mother, who art in earth, please, please accept this offering. Take of me my flesh and bone and bless. Bless.
哇！我覺得好心寒啊！呢個任務好恐怖。
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
人類當佢冇知識嘅時候，就係咁無知㗎啦，咁樣去犧牲唔應該犧牲嘅生命。嗱，好啦，今集我哋玩到嚟呢度先啦，下集再繼續。中意嘅朋友記住 like 同埋 share 俾朋友一齊睇，我哋下集再見啦 ，thank you，拜拜。